Most men imagine attraction from a younger woman as something light, romantic, and easy to recognize. They picture smiles, playful energy, obvious compliments, and a kind of soft admiration that feels almost flattering. But real attraction, especially when it comes from a younger woman toward an older man, is rarely that simple on the surface. It is layered, emotional, instinctive, and sometimes surprisingly intense in ways that many men don't immediately understand. When she is truly attracted to you, her behavior begins to shift in subtle but consistent ways. These changes are not dramatic announcements of interest. They are quiet signals that appear through her tone, her attention, her reactions, and the way she manages her presence around you. Most of these signs are easy to miss if you are only looking for obvious flirting, but if you pay attention to how she treats you differently from everyone else, the picture becomes very clear. One of the first things you will notice is how forgiving she becomes. A younger woman who is not attracted to a man often notices small flaws very quickly. She may judge his habits, the way he speaks, the way he dresses, or even how he texts. But when she is deeply attracted to you, those same details lose their weight. The quirks that might have bothered her with someone else suddenly seem harmless or even charming with you. You might forget to reply to a message for hours, and instead of being irritated, she brushes it off. You might make a slightly awkward joke, and she laughs as if it were clever. You might show a side of yourself that is imperfect or unpolished, and she does not hold it against you. This forgiveness is not forced. It happens because attraction softens her perception. She sees you through a warmer lens, one where your flaws do not reduce your appeal. She will also begin to notice you long before you realize she is watching. Her eyes will find you in a room, even when she pretends they did not. She may glance at you from a distance, look away quickly, and then return her gaze when she thinks you are not paying attention. This is one of the clearest signs that her interest is real. People look at what they like. They observe what draws them in. In group settings, she may position herself in places where you can easily notice her presence. She does not need to be directly beside you. She only needs to be within your field of vision. This is an unconscious way of inviting attention without openly asking for it. When she speaks to you, her tone changes slightly. It may become softer, slower, or more expressive than it is with others. Your name might sound different when she says it. There's a warmth in her voice that does not appear in her regular conversations. She may start finding reasons to talk to you that seem small or unnecessary. A simple question becomes an excuse to start a conversation. A minor observation becomes a way to reconnect. These interactions are not about the topic, they're about maintaining a link between you and her. Another clear sign is how she sacrifices her ego around you. Many younger women are used to being admired and pursued. They're accustomed to receiving validation rather than giving it. But when she is strongly attracted to you, that pattern shifts. She may compliment you first. She may text you first. She may initiate conversations without waiting for you to lead. This is a significant psychological signal. It means she values your attention enough to lower the guard she usually keeps up. She becomes more open, more expressive, and more willing to show interest without playing games. She might laugh at your jokes more than they deserve. She might show genuine curiosity about your life, your opinions, and your experiences. She asks questions that go slightly deeper than casual conversation. She wants to know how you think, not just what you do. You may also notice that she becomes present in your space more often. If you work together or share environments, she will seem to appear near you frequently, not in an obvious way, but in a way that feels almost coincidental. She goes where you go. She shows up where you are. Her greetings may be brighter when she sees you. A simple hello turns into a warm smile and enthusiastic energy. This reaction is automatic. She does not plan it. Her body responds to seeing you before her mind has time to filter it. At times, she might act slightly nervous around you. She might fidget with objects, adjust her posture, or briefly lose her words. This is not discomfort, it is emotional stimulation. Attraction often creates a small rush of nervous energy. If you are physically attractive and carry yourself with confidence, she may struggle to keep the interaction purely friendly. Even if you both agreed to keep things simple, her behavior might slowly cross that line. Her compliments become more personal, her touches linger a little longer, her proximity becomes closer than before. You may notice that she mirrors your body language. If you lean back, she leans back. If you speak calmly, she matches your tone. This mirroring is subconscious and is one of the strongest signs of emotional connection. There may also be moments when she downplays your attractiveness in subtle ways. She might say things that make it seem like you are not particularly special, even though her behavior shows the opposite. This is often a defense mechanism. She's trying to balance her feelings so she does not appear overly impressed. She may also react with slight jealousy if other women give you attention. Her mood might shift briefly. She may become quieter or slightly distant. This reaction does not come from anger, but from fear of losing your attention. When a younger woman is genuinely attracted to an older man, she often sees him as someone who represents stability, direction, and maturity. She is drawn not only to how he looks, but to what he represents in her mind. This creates a deeper level of emotional involvement. She may listen to you with unusual focus. She remembers small things you say. She references past conversations. Your words begin to carry more weight with her than you realize. Her posture around you often opens up, arms uncross, shoulders relax, and her body faces you directly. This openness reflects comfort and receptivity. You may notice that she delays leaving when the interaction ends. She lingers slightly. She hesitates before saying goodbye. These small delays show that she does not want the moment to end. She may also become more expressive when speaking to you. Her gestures increase, her facial expressions soften, her eyes show warmth and attention. If you move slightly closer, she does not step away. If anything, she remains still or leans in slightly. Her body signals comfort with your presence. She may tease you gently or challenge you playfully. This is a form of engagement that shows comfort and attraction. At times, she may seem quieter than usual around you. This is because she becomes more aware of herself in your presence. She wants to appear her best without overthinking it. Her laughter around you may linger longer. The positive emotional state created by your interactions stays with her for a while. All of these signs together form a pattern. None of them are loud or dramatic on their own, but when you see them consistently, you begin to understand how deeply she is drawn to you. Attraction, especially from a younger woman toward an older man, often expresses itself through attention, forgiveness, ego sacrifice, and subtle emotional openness. It is revealed in how she treats you differently from everyone else, not through grand gestures, but through small, meaningful behaviors that quietly repeat themselves. When a younger woman is deeply attracted to you, one of the most noticeable shifts appears in how emotionally available she becomes without realizing it. Her guard lowers in a way that feels natural, not intentional. She begins to share parts of herself that she normally keeps protected from others. These are not dramatic confessions or heavy personal stories at first. They start as small details about her thoughts, her preferences, her opinions, and her daily experiences. She speaks to you with a sense of comfort that is not present in her conversations with most people. The way she explains things becomes more detailed, more expressive. She wants you to understand her. She wants you to see who she is beyond the surface. This is a powerful indicator because emotional openness is something most younger women do carefully. They do not offer it freely unless they feel a strong pull toward someone. You may notice that she remembers tiny details about you that you did not think were important. A casual comment you made days ago might come back in conversation. A preference you mentioned once becomes something she recalls later. This level of attention does not happen by accident. It happens because her mind is paying close attention to you, even when you are not aware of it. Her curiosity about your life increases. She asks questions that go beyond small talk. She wants to know how you think,
what you believe, what you have experienced, and what shaped you into who you are. This is not just polite conversation, it is genuine interest, rooted in attraction and admiration. Another sign appears in the way she reacts to your presence emotionally. When you enter a space, her mood lifts slightly, her posture changes, there is a brightness in her expression that was not there a moment before. This reaction is immediate and unconscious. You might also notice that she becomes more expressive physically when speaking to you. Her hands move more, her facial expressions soften, she holds eye contact longer than usual, her smile lingers. These are all signs of comfort and emotional engagement. At times, she may seem to seek reassurance from you without directly asking for it. She might tell you about a small problem or a minor frustration, not because she needs a solution, but because she wants your attention and involvement. She values how you respond. Her laughter around you often feels genuine and relaxed. Even small jokes seem to create a warm response. This happens because she is emotionally at ease in your presence. She may begin to mirror your energy more closely. If you are calm, she becomes calm. If you speak slowly, she matches your pace. If you lean in slightly, she does the same. This mirroring is one of the strongest subconscious signs of attraction and comfort. You might also notice that she tries to look her best when she knows she will see you. Her appearance may be slightly more put together, her hair adjusted, her outfit chosen with more care. This is not vanity, it is her wanting to present herself well in front of someone she values. She may also begin to show subtle signs of nervousness, adjusting her hair, touching her face, fidgeting with objects nearby. These behaviors are not signs of discomfort, they are signs of emotional stimulation and heightened awareness of your presence. In conversation, she may tease you lightly or challenge you playfully. This shows comfort and engagement. It is her way of interacting on a level that feels personal and fun. You might also notice that she delays the end of interactions. She lingers slightly. She finds one more thing to say before leaving. She does not rush away from the moment. Her tone when speaking to you may carry a warmth that is not present with others. Your name sounds different when she says it, softer, more familiar. If other women are around you, she may become slightly quieter or more observant. Her attention remains on you even when she pretends it is not. She may also become unusually supportive of you. She agrees with you more, she validates your opinions, she shows admiration in subtle ways. At times, she may downplay how much she likes you by acting casual or slightly distant for short moments. This is often a way of protecting herself from appearing too invested. You may also notice that she seeks your approval without asking for it. She watches your reaction to things she says. She values how you respond. Her body language often remains open toward you, feet pointed in your direction, shoulders relaxed, no physical barriers between you. She might find reasons to be near you even when there is no clear purpose, standing closer than necessary, sitting beside you when other seats are available. Her eye contact often holds a softness that is difficult to fake. It is attentive and warm, not just polite. She may also become more emotionally expressive than usual, sharing thoughts and feelings she would not share with most people. You might notice that she laughs more easily in your presence. The emotional tone around you becomes lighter for her. She may also become more attentive to your reactions than to the reactions of others. Your opinion carries more weight. In quiet moments, she seems comfortable with silence when she is with you. There is no pressure to fill every gap in conversation. She might remember dates, events, or small details related to you without needing reminders. Her energy around you feels slightly elevated but relaxed at the same time, a mix of excitement and comfort. She may show small signs of jealousy if you give attention to others, even if she tries to hide it. She may compliment you unexpectedly, not in a loud way, but in a genuine and thoughtful way. Her posture when standing near you often turns toward you naturally, even when she is speaking to someone else. She may also become more patient with you than she is with others. Minor things that would irritate her elsewhere do not seem to bother her with you. Her smile when she sees you often appears before she even speaks. She may also show increased interest in your routines, your work, and your daily life. When you speak, she listens closely, not just hearing your words, but absorbing them. Her reactions to your jokes, stories, or opinions carry a sense of involvement rather than politeness. She may also begin to show a subtle pride in being associated with you, mentioning you in conversations with others in a positive light. Her mood may shift positively after spending time with you, even if she does not mention it. She may ask you for your thoughts on things that matter to her, showing that she values your perspective. Her comfort level with you grows steadily, and this comfort is visible in her relaxed body language and warm tone. All these behaviors together create a clear pattern. They are not dramatic or loud. They are quiet, consistent, and emotionally revealing. They show that her attraction is not surface level. It is present in the way she treats you, listens to you, and chooses to be around you without needing a reason.
One of the clearest yet most overlooked indicators of deep attraction appears in the way a younger woman manages her attention when you are present. Attention is a valuable resource. People do not give it freely unless something or someone has captured their interest on a meaningful level. When she is drawn to you, you begin to notice that her focus shifts in subtle but consistent ways. Even in a busy environment, her awareness seems to return to you repeatedly, as if her mind is quietly checking where you are and what you are doing. You may observe that when others are speaking, she listens, but when you speak, she engages. Her eyes become more attentive, her expressions more responsive. She reacts not only to your words, but to your tone, your pauses, and your facial expressions. This level of attentiveness signals emotional investment. She is not just present in the conversation, she is present with you. Her body orientation often reveals this before anything else does. Without realizing it, she angles herself toward you. Her feet point in your direction. Her shoulders remain open toward you even when she is part of a group discussion. These physical adjustments happen automatically when someone feels drawn to another person. You might notice that she reacts quickly when you enter a room. There is a brief moment where her eyes find you almost immediately. She may look away right after, but the initial reaction is quick and instinctive. This happens because her mind has already placed you in a position of importance. Another sign appears in how she manages distance. She tends to remain slightly closer to you than necessary. When standing in a group, she positions herself near you. When sitting, she chooses a seat that allows easy interaction. This is rarely accidental. People subconsciously reduce physical distance with those they feel connected to. She may also show signs of anticipation before interacting with you. A slight adjustment of her posture, smoothing her clothes, or fixing her hair as you approach. These micro-preparations happen quickly and without thought. They are signs that she cares about how she appears in your presence. Her voice may change slightly when she speaks to you. It can become softer, warmer, or more expressive. This vocal shift is subtle but noticeable over time. It reflects emotional comfort and a desire to create a pleasant interaction. You may find that she initiates small interactions without obvious reasons. A simple comment, a casual question, or a minor observation becomes an excuse to talk to you. She creates moments of connection naturally. Her reactions to humor often feel more genuine around you. She laughs more easily, even at things that are only mildly funny. This is because she associates you with positive emotions, and her mood lifts in your presence. She might also become more expressive with her facial movements, raised eyebrows, slight smiles, attentive looks. These expressions appear more frequently when you are part of the conversation. If you step away or begin speaking with someone else, you may notice her attention drifting back toward you. Even when she tries to appear engaged elsewhere, a part of her awareness remains focused on you. Your interest in what you say goes beyond politeness. She asks follow-up questions. She remembers your stories. She references things you mentioned earlier. This shows that she values what you share and is mentally engaged with you. At times, she may appear slightly nervous when conversations become more personal. This nervousness is not discomfort, but emotional excitement. Her hands might move more, or she may fidget with nearby objects. She might also display protective behaviors toward the interaction.
If someone interrupts, she tries to bring the conversation back. If a distraction appears, she refocuses on you. Her smiles when speaking to you often linger longer than necessary. There is a warmth behind them that feels different from social politeness. You may notice that she reacts positively to your approval. A simple nod or compliment from you seems to affect her mood more than it would from others. She may also begin to share small personal experiences with you, not because they are important, but because she wants to keep the interaction going. Her energy often mirrors yours. If you speak calmly, she calms. If you become enthusiastic, she follows. This mirroring is a subconscious sign of connection. She may find reasons to lightly touch nearby objects or adjust things while talking to you. These movements are often signs of emotional stimulation. When you make eye contact, she holds it just a moment longer than usual. This extended gaze is rarely random. It shows interest and comfort. You might observe that she becomes slightly more expressive about her opinions around you. She wants you to understand how she thinks. She may also display small signs of pride when you acknowledge her thoughts or ideas. Your validation carries weight. If she senses that you are paying attention to someone else, her posture may shift slightly. She becomes more aware of her own presence. She might compliment you in understated ways, not loudly, but thoughtfully and sincerely. Her posture when standing near you is often relaxed. She does not create physical barriers like crossed arms or turned shoulders. She may also show patience with you that she does not show with others. She listens longer and responds more thoughtfully. You may notice that she seems genuinely happy after spending time with you. Her mood remains lifted even after the interaction ends. She might also show subtle signs of concern for your well-being, asking if you are tired, if you need something, or if everything is okay. Her attention to small details about you continues to grow. She remembers preferences, habits, and comments you made in passing. She may begin to use your name more often in conversation. This creates a sense of familiarity and connection. Her reactions to your stories feel personal. She responds emotionally rather than just listening. She may also find ways to extend conversations slightly, even when there is no clear reason to continue talking. Her comfort with silence around you becomes noticeable. She does not feel pressured to fill every gap with words. You might observe that she adjusts her appearance more when she knows she will see you. This effort is subtle but consistent. She may also show small signs of jealousy if others receive your attention, even if she tries to hide it. Her overall demeanor around you carries a balance of excitement and calm. She feels energized but comfortable. All of these behaviors together form a pattern that reveals emotional attraction. They are not loud signals. They are quiet, repeated, and natural expressions of how she feels. They appear in how she manages her attention, her space, her expressions, and her interactions with you.